The first two questions on this warm-up asks you to just read the graph, okay? So can you take note that on the y-axis it says dollars, and on the x-axis it says hours, okay? So I'm asking you, how much money have you earned after 6 hours? Okay, here's 6 hours, right? And so if I look at where that dot is, we can say, oh, $60. Okay, same thing here. Now I want to know how long it'll take me to earn $40. Well, $40, that number's over here, $40. Okay, if I look at the coordinate, what's the hours? If I look at the coordinate, what's the hours? 4. Do you see how it's 40 down here? Okay. Okay. Now, I'm asking for the units in the slope. So I want blank per blank. How do we figure this out? Okay. We know that slope is rise over run, correct? Yeah. What is the label for our rise? Dollars. Ooh, dollars is our rise. What about for our run? Okay, rise over run, dollars per hour. Rise over run, dollars over hour. Okay. What is the slope of this graph? I hear, what is it? If I go from here to here, how much do I rise? 1. How many do I rise? I understand we're rising 1 tick mark, but how long is it? It's 10. It goes from 0 to 10, right? How much do we run? 1. So our slope is 10 over 1. Okay. Well, you told me that the units is dollars per hour. So our slope is $10 per hour. Okay. Now, anytime you see the word slope-intercept form, what am I asking you for? Yeah, I'm asking you for y equals mx plus b. Do we know m? We already found it, right? 10. Okay. What's our y-intercept? Where do we hit the y-axis? 0. So if b is 0, then y equals mx plus b. Our m is 10, and our b is 0. Do I have to write plus 0? No. Okay, I want you to think about how many of those 5 you tried and were successful on. Okay, just think. Okay, our goal today is to get more comfortable with this. Those of you who were gone Friday and didn't watch the notes video or try the homework, you're kind of a step behind. That's okay. We'll get you there. Okay? On this next one, I want you to make a note. This right here, this dot is at 70. Okay? I want you to try and answer these 5 questions. Either you and your elbow partner or you and your whole table talk about them. But we will go through these together in like 3 or 4 minutes. But I want you to try first. I can't spoon feed everything to you. I want you to try even if you don't like it. Okay? Use each other. Talk to each other. Help each other out. Let's go. Remember, slope is rise over run. You may need a calculator to help you. It would not be 70 over here because we're going from this dot to this dot. So rise over run. You have 2 dots. Rise over run. Nope. Because, see this? We're starting here, right? This is our rise, however long that is. This is our run, however long that is. You gotta figure that out. Not 50. It's not 70. Our rise, we're going from here to here, and then running to that dot. It's not 50, because we're starting at 70. We go up to 350 for our rise. So how much is 70 to 350? That's our rise. And then we're running all the way to here. So we rise over run. Figure out your rise, figure out your run. So what I would do, here's 6. I'm going to come up here to read my graph. So you need to figure out what your rise is and what your run is. No. How many do you rise if you start at 70 and you go all the way to 350? How many is that? You might have to use a calculator. Yeah. So 350 minus 70. So if I start at 70, I'm coming all the way up to 350.
You know what I do?
There's a 280 difference.
You know what I do? Can you respond?
No. I like the 8, but I don't like the 6. Because are these 1 each? Are these 1 each? Like, we go from 100 to 150 to 100. But I started 70. How much is it? I started 70. How many do you have? Really? This is a good calculator.
What happened?
Okay. We are.
What happened? Why are you like scared of? One time.
How much is from 70?
Dude, can you tell me the answer?
Yeah, for your right.
No, how would it? You know how to vote.
Yo.
What are you gonna try?
I can't say anything.
So you're gonna sit there like a robot.
Oh my god, I'm never gonna get this done.
No,
No, not hell.
Jack Black?
Anywhere.
It's Jack Black.
Come here,
I know, you know, you know what's funny?
I don't know.
It's a jackrabbit.
I don't like it.
What do you think? I'll guess.
Yeah, you are.
She's ugly.
The big one.
No, it is not.
You should only eat your cake. McDonald's.
She mad at you?
Oh, okay, she cut me off. I don't like it.
Find it.
Because we like fought before, so we're not.
Okay.
So, it's rice and then right?
Uh-huh.
So, there's
It is not a rise of 7 because I'm starting at 70 and going all the way to 350. So you need to calculate how much that is that you rise. You don't think that's good?
They spell
Hey.
I think that's Is that yours? Channing, ain't no way you spell undefined like that.
But
Channing.
it doesn't matter.
So then Kaylee, I don't have it. So look
She
in
did
your,
it. I saw her doing it. I did mine. Like we did it together. That was
Then he texted me.
look in your folder just.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's probably in my folder. He's like,
But like, when I said that, he's like, leave me alone. Like, at all. Like, he didn't even talk to me.
Will you just look at home just in case? Okay. All right. Thank you to those of you who have actually done something. I'm really disappointed with the number of people who have nothing written down.
like you.
Okay. We know that slope is rise over run. We have this coordinate right here. We have to rise and then we have to run. I think we're all okay with the fact that we have to run 8. Yeah? But if we start at 70 and we go all the way up to 350, what is that? Rise. That is a rise of 280. You guys, we can't just like count these right here. We're not counting by ones. Okay? What's 280 divided by 8?
35 over 1.
Okay, 35. 35 over 1. Okay? Now, what does that mean with our units? 35 what per what? I'm hearing degrees per minute. Is that what I heard? Okay, if we're talking about rise over run, our rise, we went up 280 degrees in 8 minutes. So our slope is 35 degrees per minute. What temperature does the oven start at? 70. Oh, start, begin. That's our B. Okay. How long does it take to get to 250? It takes about 5 minutes. Okay. Now, if I ask you for slope-intercept form, remember that's y equals mx plus b. Hey, did we figure out what the slope is? What's the slope?
35.
35. Did we figure out where we start? Yeah, 70. There's our equation. I could ask you, hey, how hot would the oven be in 10 minutes? And we could figure that out without the graph. Okay? Okay. There is another problem on the back that we are going to work through together before I say, hey, go and do page 23, because that's going to be your homework. We have a quiz on Thursday. Some of you are putting in effort and some of you are not. I can't try for you. And I can't learn it for you. I can give you the tools. I can give you some words to help you out. But I can't be inside your brain and do the effort. Okay? There's only so much that I can do. Work with me here. Okay. All right. On the back, we have $20 in our savings account, and you're going to save $30 each month. I'm giving you two numbers. One is a slope and one is a y-intercept. Which words do we need to look for when we look for our slope? Each, or the word per, P-E-R. Do you see per or do you see each? Yeah. Ah, I see each. With which number? 30. Okay, so our slope is 30. Okay, interpret the slope. 30, what does that mean? It means we are saving $30 per month. Okay, when I ask you to interpret the slope, you need blank per blank. In this case, it's dollars per month. What's our y-intercept? 20. Interpret it. What does that mean? It means we start with $20. When I ask you to interpret the slope, you're going to have blank per blank. You're going to have your label, dollars per month, miles per hour, whatever it may be. Thank you. Anytime I'm asking you to interpret the y-intercept, it's where we begin. It's where we start. Okay? So now, ooh, I see the word slope-intercept form. What does that mean? The equation. So we've already written that our slope is 30 and that our y-intercept is 20. So y equals 30x plus 20. Okay. All right, let's graph this. Our y-intercept, we said, is 20, correct? Okay, so I'm going to put my dot right there at 20. If my slope is 30, how many tick marks do I need to go up? Nope. 3. We're counting by tens, right? On the y-axis, I've counted by tens. So we need to go up 10, 20, 30, and then over 1. We need to go up 10, 20, 30, over 1. Okay, I want to know how much money I'm going to have after 12 months. Now, here I see 12, but is my graph going to help me out? That's a bummer. But that's okay. If the graph's not going to help me, I can use the equation. What do I do with 12 to help me out? Put it where x is, times it by 30, and then add 20 to it. 30 times 12 plus 20 gives us how much money? $380. Okay. Now, in the second one, how many months until you've saved $320? Aw, do you see $320 over here? Okay, so we're going to have to do math again. We like math, though. That's okay. So if I want to know how many months until I've saved 320, am I putting 320 in for X right here? No, where am I putting it? That's our total.
Why?
Well, we're going to eventually have to divide, but what do we need to do first in order to figure out X? All right, yeah, we got minus 20 first. Okay. Now what should we do? Now we can divide by 30.